Welcome back to part 2, when hiring turns to firing. If you haven't watched part 1, I highly recommend you start there to better understand the philosophical foundation that makes this approach so freaking powerful. This is about creating a conversation that honors both people and creates the possibility for real growth. So here's how to fire or let someone go from alignment. When you have the awareness and understanding that I'm giving you, along with the skill sets that I gave you in a previous video called the 6 proven steps to master difficult conversations without any awkwardness, right? We'll link it in the bottom, in the top comment below if you haven't seen it. When you have these skills, along with what I gave you before, you can then begin to recognize that letting someone go is one of the kindest actions you can actually do for them when there is a misalignment, meaning when their passions, proficiency, and productivity do not align with your culture, the competency that's required, the commitment for the vision and mission you're up to achieving, this is a real blessing to bless them and allow them the dignity of their own life journey, right? To really go out and gain that. So here's how to prepare for this conversation. The key to your success is for you to first process and clear any guilt, fear, worry, or doubt, or even concern that you're holding on to using our proven aligned intelligence method, okay? Because that's going to allow you to show up and really be free in your power with complete neutrality and compassion. So here's the conversation framework. Before you have the conversation, you want to connect with your highest intention. Like really decide what you are truly committed to in a higher intention to really be able to set them free for a better opportunity. The second thing you want to do is you want to clarify, what's my desired outcome? Like in this conversation with this person, my intention is to always operate with full integrity and transparency. Like I value honesty and truth more than anything else. So I just come from truth without ever making anyone wrong. Just feel that. So whatever you want to clarify first for yourself, really connect with what is your highest intention, right? When needing to let someone go. I'm all about blessing them and setting them free. Number 2, clarify your desired outcome. For me, it's really to love on them with being in full integrity and transparency, knowing that there is a better future for them and that this is a blessing in disguise, right? Which is why every breakdown has the potential within it to be a breakthrough. So now during the conversation, number 1, the first thing you want to do is you want to begin with, I'm going to use Sue as the person I always talk to. So Sue, I've got to tell you this, and I know you can handle it, right? Really begin with an empowerment for them that you fully are in belief of and alignment. Number 2, use decisive language. I've decided, don't say, I'm thinking about, because thinking about something, what it actually does, it's as if you're saying, this is open to debate. And it actually weakens what you're saying, okay? So use decisive language. Number 3, clearly state your decision, the severance package and end date. So Sue, I've decided to release you from your employment agreement and offer you such and such severance package in exchange for your employment release, right? You just want to say that very clean, very straight, with loving compassion. Number 4, express with confidence in their future success. So Sue, I have absolute faith that when you clarify for yourself where your purpose, your passion, your proficiency, and your productivity align, you are going to crush it. Number 5, offer to answer any questions, but only if they want more information. So how I would say that is, Sue, I know you value honesty. If I knew that, right? So I would only say something there that I knew to be true. I know you value honesty, so I'm also happy to answer any questions you have for me or answer any unanswered questions that you may have about why I came to this decision, but only if that would be truly valuable to you. And then wait for their response. Doing this allows you to then go into closing the conversation, right? Because lastly, what you want to do in closing an open loop in a conversation is when you let someone go from alignment and you're really in alignment yourself, that you're making the best decisions, not only for them, but for you. Like the whole is winning, right? And when you offer to answer any questions, but only if they want more information, what you're doing is you're giving them an opportunity to live in completion while respecting the dignity of their own life journey, even if they choose not to ask any of those questions or not to want to hear or receive the answers. So in conclusion, what this does is it allows a space that you're providing for them, if they choose, where they can free their mind, create a sense of completion and satisfaction, alleviate any anxiety from an unanswered questions, and support them by moving forward rather than remaining stuck. You've empowered them to focus on all the new opportunities ahead. Consider when you know how to have difficult conversations from alignment, and when you know how to hire and fire from alignment, and when you know how to operate yourself in alignment daily with genuine care, rather than being in your ego or protective self. Think about the contribution you are to the world, where people feel seen and respected, empowered to continually improve and become their best selves, even during what can appear to be life's most difficult transitions. Ultimately, you will create a ripple effect that extends far beyond any single conversation as we transform consciousness together on how humans relate to one another across all contexts. If this approach resonates with you, share it with someone who might be facing this challenging situation right now. I'd love to hear your comments, like what was your biggest insight from this two-part series? And most importantly, what are you going to do differently the next time you need to have a difficult conversation? Thank you for being the kind of leader who cares. This is part 2 of When Hiring Turns to Firing. It's a whole compassionate perspective. But if you want to learn how to stand up for yourself and speak your mind without fear, then click the link and I'll see you in the next video.